2,000 years ago, on the banks of the Tiber River, there was a small, fragile town. No gold, no wealth, no armies. And yet, within just a few centuries, this town would raise legions that toppled kings, bent nations to their will, and carved an empire from the sands of Egypt to the forests of Britain. This is not only the story of battles, it is the story of resilience, ambition, and destiny. I am your host from Beyond the Ages, and today, I will take you on the journey of how Rome rose and conquered the world. Rome's story begins in the 8th century BCE. Legend tells of two brothers, Romulus and Remus, raised by a she-wolf, destined to found a city of greatness. But the truth was far harsher. Rome was just a poor little village surrounded by enemies. To survive, there was only one choice: fight or disappear. Rome chose to fight. Every defeat only made them stronger. This stubborn resilience, this will to rise again, became Rome's greatest weapon. In 509 BCE, Rome overthrew its kings and created a republic. It was full of flaws, riddled with corruption and ambition. Yet it gave Rome something powerful, a system that lasted beyond any single ruler. Rome offered conquered peoples a choice: resist and be destroyed, or join Rome and share in its strength. Many chose alliance, and their soldiers filled the ranks of Roman legions. Step by step, Rome brought Italy under its control. Step by step, Rome became unstoppable. But every rising power meets a rival. For Rome, it was Carthage, North Africa's crown, a naval superpower rich beyond measure. The Punic Wars would last over 100 years, and at their heart stood one man, Hannibal Barca. With war elephants at his side, he crossed the Alps and crushed Rome on its own soil. Any other nation would have surrendered, but Rome was not any nation. Every loss became a lesson. Rome endured, adapted, and struck back. At the Battle of Zama in 202 BCE, Rome annihilated Carthage. North Africa's jewel was gone. Rome was now the true master of the Western Mediterranean. With Carthage destroyed, Rome turned its gaze east. Greece, the land of philosophers and warriors, fell under Roman power. Egypt, Macedonia, and Asia Minor followed. But Rome didn't just conquer. Rome absorbed Greek philosophy, Egyptian science, and Eastern wealth all became Roman. This was Rome's genius. Every victory made it not only stronger, but richer, smarter, and more refined. But with wealth came poison. Corruption spread, ambition grew, and generals raised private armies. The republic that had once united Rome was beginning to rot. Out of this chaos emerged a name, Julius Caesar, a general of unmatched brilliance, a master politician, a hero to his soldiers, and a man feared by the Senate. In 49 BCE, Caesar marched his army across the Rubicon. That single step threw Rome into civil war. The Republic was dying. In 44 BCE, Caesar's enemies assassinated him. They thought the Republic would be saved. Instead, they ended it. Caesar's heir, Octavian, known as Augustus, defeated all rivals, ended the chaos, and crowned himself Rome's first emperor. Rome had taken a new form, the Roman Empire, and with it began the Pax Romana, 2 centuries of power and order. From a poor village on the Tiber, Rome had become the greatest empire the world had ever seen, built on blood, discipline, and ambition. The ruins of Rome still stand today, not just in stone, but in the memory of a civilization that once ruled the known world. If this journey inspired you, stay with me, because in the next chapters, we will uncover the empires, legends, and stories that changed history beyond the ages.